Lightsticks seem to have a major part in K-pop fan culture. At the concerts, these sticks light up the crowds and bring the venues to life. Fans often customize their sticks, giving them personal touches, whether that's adding a ribbon bow, a photo of their bias, rhinestoning them, etc. There's no doubt when it comes to K-pop, these things are a major deal. So today, I want to make a tier list of K-pop light sticks. Let's just jump into this video without me blabbering too much. I'm starting with Stray Kids. The Stray Kids light stick is fine. It's pretty much their logo in a bulb, but on the other side is something more cool to me. It has a customizable screen that you can put different symbols on. This isn't my favorite, I'll be honest, I'm probably just not drawn to the shade of red, but the screen adds a really cool techie element that most of these don't have, so for that, the Stray Kids light stick will go into A tier. Next is IU, and I love how this one looks like a microphone. I think that's super cute, it's perfect for when you're singing your favorite songs alone in your room. Also, I love the white, purple, and green together. I think that's a super sleek color combination. It just comes off as high quality to me. I think this one is really pretty, so I'll put it at the A tier. The third one we're gonna tier list is Ateez. The shape of the light is absolutely gorgeous. I love the hourglass, and the gold looks chic. Even though there's no fancy tech like on Stray Kids light stick or a gimmick trying to look like something else, like IU's microphone one, this one just relies on gorgeous design. I think that's the most important thing when designing these sticks, so I'm putting this into the A tier as well. So 3 for 3 in the A tier. I'm gonna talk about New Jeans next. This light stick is supposed to be a bunny, but I'm not sure if I'm loving this minimalist design. It's almost looking a bit cheap to me. I feel like a lot of these light sticks look a lot more high quality than this one, but granted, I haven't actually held this in my hand. I just think with a less minimalistic design, this would have had more character. This just isn't doing it for me, but it's not the worst. The New Jeans light stick can go into the D tier. The next one we have is Billlie. I think this one is super simple yet cute. I love how it has glittery plastic, then these blue and purple balls that move inside the bulb when you shake it. This isn't one of the best ones I've looked at on the list, but it's still really pretty, so it can go into the B tier. The next one on the list is TXT. When I was watching TikToks of this light stick in action, I have to admit it does look a little bit cheaply made, actually really cheaply made. There's nothing cool going on when it comes to design. There's nothing in the middle, it's just a hollow ball. This isn't terribly ugly, but it does feel cheap and it isn't very sleek looking. This doesn't hold a candle to some of these gorgeous designs on the list. It's definitely my least favorite so far in the video. The only thing redeeming it is that it's touch activated, and I also love the cyan color, but besides that, it just does nothing for me. No hate to the actual group, but this stick is so boring, I have to put it into the F tier. The next light stick is G-Dragons. This is probably the most cartoony light stick on the list, and honestly I really like this one. The way the petals can light up is so cool to me. Also, in contrast to the New Jeans light stick, the minimalist design works well with this one. I also was pleasantly surprised at the size of the flower. In videos it did look bigger than I thought it would be. Overall, it's super creative, has a lot of potential for cool effects with the petals lighting up. Honestly, the G-Dragon light stick is my favorite one so far, therefore this will be the first S tier light stick. On to 17's light stick. I like the diamonds, but the oil spill coloring on the handle does read a little cheap to me. I'm not personally a huge fan of that. The way this lights up is also just pretty basic. It's just solid colors, so no tech elements are winning this over for me. If this is your favorite group, I could totally understand copping this, but if you're a casual 17 fan, this is probably not worth the purchase, in my opinion, from what I've seen online. This one just feels very mid to me, so it's going into the C tier. Next is NCT, and I really love the color of this one. The green is really pretty, but it looks like it says NCR instead of NCT. But I also have to admit, after looking at a video of it, the box just lights up green. There's nothing really special to add any extra pizzazz or personality to it. They just kind of look like boxes, so I'm sorry, but I'm not that impressed with this one. It's gonna go in the D tier. And now Sserafim. This one is definitely an interesting shape. I like the design of it. It seems innovative. However, similarly to NCT's light stick, it's really just their logo lighting up. It kind of just bores me, honestly. In a crowd lit up, it might look cool, but when we're looking at it up close, it's pretty basic. Therefore, it can go into the D tier as well. I like this one a little bit more than the NCT one, but not that much more, so same tier but above NCT. And now we have one of the more unique ones with the Boyz. I think the Boyz have a really unique light stick. I love the megaphone idea. Similarly to the microphone, it makes a good prop for when you're singing your favorite songs in your room. I also want to point out how cool the customizations are for this light stick, but where it lacks is the light itself. I wish all the white lit up by making the center light a little bit brighter, but it's pretty dim honestly, and based on the videos I saw, it doesn't really shine that bright. It's a cute creative design, but the light is super underwhelming, and I think that's a super important part, so I'll put this at the C tier. Next we have Red Velvet, and I love the salmon color of this light stick. It's super unique. Also, I appreciate that they didn't go with straight up red because this is a little bit more appealing to me. Is it anything crazy? No. It's cute, but definitely not my favorite so far. I definitely like all the light sticks that we have in A tier more than this one, so I'll be placing the Red Velvet light stick into the B tier. Okay, let's move on with Twice. The Twice light stick is reminding me a bit of my Nest thermostat, but besides that, this one is simple but extremely sleek. The light is super bright and vibrant. I also love the tunnel effect in the center, and then the overall design comes off as technologically advanced and high quality. It honestly looks like an Apple product. In all honesty, it lacks a bit of character, but I can't deny how nice the Twice light stick looks. This is another A tier light stick. Okay, and now we'll do EXO. This one isn't super impressive to me. There's not really any cool elements. It's a little bit too basic and bare bones. I'm not sure if it was this version, but I did read that EXO was the first group to have their sticks connected to a Bluetooth to have synchronized light sticks in the crowd, which is definitely pretty innovative. To me, this is another one like NCT and Sserafim, just the logo. It definitely looks better than NCT's, but it isn't as unique as Sserafim's light stick. But I have to give them credit for the innovative trend setting with the Bluetooth, so it can go into the C tier. And now, one of the biggest groups on the list, BLACKPINK. This is the first and probably only design like this on the list. It's a hammer with two hearts on either end. When the light sticks are hammered, they look like they're beating hearts, which I think is pretty neat. I also love the pink color. This one is fine. It's like I'm not head over heels for it. It is a little basic, but I still think it's cute. I mean, it's not as impressive as those in A and S tier, but I think it's really solid. I think at the top of the B tier would be where I would put this one. And now another girl group, aespa. On the aespa light stick, I love the way the letters look. To me, it's almost how like an ice sculpture does. This one also has a glittery effect on the bulb that I think looks really pretty. This one is simple, but I think it's really cute. The design doesn't quite impress me enough to be in the S tier, but I think A tier is perfect for the aespa light stick. Okay, let's talk about the BTS light stick. This one shines really bright, so if you're gonna do a globe light stick, I like this one. I prefer the ones that have some kind of cute element on the inside of it, such as Ateez with the hourglass or Red Velvet with their logo inside. The BTS light stick is just a little too basic for me. It's definitely not ugly, but nothing is really making me want to buy this light stick. I'm putting it in the D tier. It's just not impressive to me. And next we have Enhypen's light stick. This one is also super basic, just like the BTS one. Granted, fans customize this one really cutely, but I think a light stick should have some character that makes it identifiable with the group. This one is just, again, way too basic looking. There's not much to be said about this one. I actually like the BTS one more with the whole sphere lighting up rather than this cylinder in the middle, but it's not a total F tier. It's gonna go in the D tier though. Next we have Yena, and if loving this light stick is wrong, I don't want to be right. The heart with antennas is giving kawaii alien, which I'm all about. This won't count towards the score, but also this has some of the cutest packaging I've seen so far. Anywho, when this one lights up, there's little pixels that add a really cool retro effect. If this came in cyan or pink, it'd beat my scale on the tier list, but for now it can go into the S tier. Making beats for a boring dumb bitch fucking gnarly. Okay, it's Katseye. This is actually pretty similar to like the Red Velvet one with their logo in a globe. It would be really pretty if the circle rotated instead of just staying in one place, but since it doesn't, it is a little basic. Compared to Stray Kids light stick, which is also a logo and a bulb, this just isn't as technologically advanced with something like a screen. It just kind of bores me, especially with the global success of Katseye. You'd think they have a cuter light stick, but this one is just boring to me. But at least they had some element of intrigue with their logo inside the bulb, so I'll put it in C tier. Next we have Babymonster, and this one is fine. I mean, I get the devil horns since they're Babymonster, so the concept works, but I don't know, This one just isn't clicking with me aesthetically. It's not gorgeous like some of these on the list. It's very meh, like, okay, sure, that's a light stick. But even though it has horns, it doesn't come across as creative and as interesting as some of these other ones. It's mid, so it can go into the C tier. Next, we have BoyNextDoor, and this is a minimalist one that I think actually works. It's giving super minimalistic snow globe, and I don't mind it with this one. I also think that it's neat how the power button is a door. I also want to point out the creative customization opportunities with this one as well. Like, it'd be so fun to decorate that little house. I would buy this light stick just for that reason. Like, decorating this looks so fun. I think BoyNextDoor knocked it out of the park with this. Since I'd purchased this one, I'm gonna rank it in S tier. Next is I-DLE's light stick, and this one is really cool. I love the castle and the globe. All of the light stick is just very extra to me. I mean, even the button is a castle. However, it does look a tad cheap, I have to admit. I think this would have looked more elegant if the castle was made of clear plastic. It's almost great, but something is just a little bit off about this one. I think it's a pretty concept, but it could have looked a lot sleeker. It's not bad, but it's still lacking. I-DLE's light stick is being sent to the B tier. Next, we have Illit, and this is such an elegant and pretty light stick. Obviously, it reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. I love the way the flower looks when the stick is turned on. If you look at the base of the bulb, this has little pixel hearts on the perimeter, which I think is really cute and adds more dynamics to the light. Also, the clear plastic on the handle is a unique touch that I haven't seen in any other light sticks. I think this one is just gorgeous, so I'll put Illit's into the S tier. And lastly, let's talk about ITZY's light ring. This one may seem like a basic light with a unique shape like Sserafim's, but this light ring actually has these little changeable inserts that go with it, which I love. I'm not sure of the exact dimensions, but imagine wearing this on your arm during a concert. That would be so cute. It also seems pretty ergonomic and easy to hold. The glitter helps the aesthetics. I really like the ITZY light ring a lot, so I think it can go into the A tier. Here is the final tier list of light sticks. I might rank more in the future, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to give this video a like so I know you guys like these videos. Make sure to subscribe if you like music commentary. I cover all genres of music, not just K-pop, so I'm sure any music lover can find something that interests them on my channel. I did post in my community tab that I have a big K-pop video coming, and I wanted to make it clear that this is not that video, but you'll see that video once I'm finished up with the editing. This is just a little appetizer before that. Anyhow, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.